posted that picture for cruise on my WhatsApp, and guys, it was all cruise and vibes, but I was really sad. I was like, imagine me being scared to go back to my own country. At this point, whoever is driving Nigeria as a vehicle should please just stop. I've gotten to my destination. I want to alight, because what the hell is going on in that country? Hi guys, hi Susie gang, what's up? Wagwan was popping. How you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from my mood, as you can tell from my face, you could tell that I'm really not in a good mood today, because this topic. Meanwhile, China is officially open, guys. That's the only good news in this video. So watch to the very end to get all the juicy details that you might need for your jackpot season. If you are in Nigeria and you don't have your PVC at this point, or you have your PVC and you still have the mindset that your vote would not count, or you decide to sell your vote for 𝗙𝗪𝗪 spaghetti, or 1 pack of salt, or 1 sachet of power oil, or you decide to sit back at home on the 25th of February, if all those things I listed is inside your blood or is inside you right now, then you are in fact, you are the problem of Nigeria. Mean to tell me that this whole saga about the new Naira notes, having to buy the Naira notes, is not affecting you? Or is it the fuel issue? People have to queue at the petrol station for hours and still not get fuel. Should we now talk about the insecurities, the things that people go through every day? People are actually scared to use road transport because they might be kidnapped. Talk about the bad roads, bad health services, bad electricity, and to top it all, the lifeless government that we have in Nigeria. People are actually getting naked. People's father are fighting in the bank because they're trying to get the money that they worked for. To get your own money, 𝗏𝗏𝘆𝗔𝗔 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗆 bank, you can't even get it. Or is it the ones that even went to the ATM stand to start breaking the ATM? I wouldn't really blame them. That's the level at which things have gotten worse in Nigeria. Before you quote me, that's a very bad decision to make, because it's only going to make this particular set of government to have more power over us. That was a bad decision they made. They could have just protested peacefully, but they chose violence. If this whole problem that I just listed is not affecting you and you are in Nigeria, my dear, you are doing something that we don't know about. Listen, Nigeria is already one of the most hated black country in the world. In the world. I'm not even talking about in Africa or in Dubai. In the whole freaking world. And it's not going to change overnight. It is not going to change overnight. If you and I don't change, the change have to start from us. Like both of us. Like you looking at me looking at you right now. The change have to start from us. And the change starting from us means you have to vote for the right person. Change the government. The right person is not somebody's name. If you are telling people to vote for the right person, please put the name out there. Vote for Peter Obi. This is literally going to be my first time that I'm mentioning this guy's name, because I just feel like Nigeria has gone through a lot already. We don't even know who is who. But at this point, we are left with no option than to just vote for Peter Obi. See, the idea behind wanting Peter Obi is not because we just want him to just perform a miracle or to just come in there and do things or just make things happen under how many months. It's not a miracle God. Peter Obi is not a miracle. He's not even our God. But the thing is, we just want him to come in and break that circle of power, that circle of poverty, that circle of a lot of bad things that have been happening in Nigeria for the past years. Probably even start a new path for new leadership, for young people to grow, for people to just live. See, listen, if you have plans of going to the UK for September batch, for whatever batch, and you're thinking it's not going to affect you, baby, oh my affect, it's going to touch you. because UK is now our new home. A lot of Nigerians are jam-packing themselves over there. That is more reason why I don't want to go to UK anymore. It has been in my plan for the past month, but I had to make that decision. UK is cancelled for now. A lot of Nigerians are going there, and trust me, before you know it, on Canada. Canada, you people want to go to Canada. Canada is expensive to even start with. So for you to even go there, you're going to need to make money in Nigeria before even going there. Or is it that, okay, you think Canada is expensive, UK is expensive, let me try a smaller EU country. Sure, you want to fly there without paying. Is it your father that owns the airplane? Is it your father that owns the country? You need to start now. Get your PVC. Change the country first and see if you really want to leave that country, because trust me, Nigeria is a good country. The only issue we have is the bad government and me and you. So before you even start that plan or before you execute that plan, you still need money, Abi. You're still going to make money in Nigeria before going, because you don't want to go there and go and sleep under the bridge. You don't want to go there and sleep on the streets outside your own country, in another person's land, in another person's country. At this point in Nigeria, you need to buy money to even breathe. Yes, you need to buy money, because you have to pay how much? 5,000 naira to withdraw 10,000 naira for POS. Why? How do we get here? Let me tell you, now who get life, now who dey alive, they plan to japa. And say you come on Nigeria self, no mean say you feel successful. A whole lot of Nigerians are sleeping on the streets in that your UK that you plan on going to. Or is it Dubai where I'm staying? Have you been to 𝗙𝗲𝘅? Have you been to 𝗏𝗪𝗏? Have you been to 𝗏𝗪𝗏? Have you been to all those places in Dubai? Have you seen your fellow Africans? Not even let me talk about Africans. Have you seen your fellow Nigerians? Some ladies have come here and they've made up their mind that prostitution is the way, and that's what they're gonna do. Get me right, some of them have made up their mind because they feel like that's the easiest way to make money. But some of them did that because they don't have another option. They would rather do what they have to do here than go back to Nigeria and suffer. Now, there are a lot of people that have left the UK, that have left Canada, that have left Dubai, and they go back to Nigeria and they make it. Why there are some that have to leave Nigeria, go to another country and still make it? What I'm trying to say is grace. It's just the grace of God that can only help you. I am in Dubai and I am making this video just to let you know that I plan on going back to Nigeria, but I am really scared, and the thought of it alone is depressing. Forget the smile, it is very depressing. The thought of going back to Nigeria in a country where there is insecurity, in a country where there is bad government, in a country where you could just be sleeping in your house one night, and in a country where to even get an accommodation is a problem. Let me make this clear. If you have a friend abroad, or you have somebody abroad, or a family member or whatnot that is staying outside Nigeria, if that person managed to squeeze out 5,000 naira out of their money and send to you, please be appreciative. People are going through a lot. I don't know about others. Some people can be naturally stingy. That's fine and good. That's their choice. But I know what I am going through here. So if I manage to squeeze out even 3,000 naira out of my own hard-earned money and send to you, please be appreciative. People are going through it outside the country. We have the I just came back people, the influencers, the ones that would go to Nigeria, stay for just 2 weeks, or manage to even squeeze out that time and stay for 1 month. You stay in Nigeria with escorts, you stay in Nigeria with convoy, you stay in Nigeria in a 5-star hotel. You don't live like a normal Nigeria, but only for you to come back on YouTube and start saying, oh my God, I enjoy Nigeria. Nigeria is a vibe. Nigeria is a this. Nigeria is a that. Hello, influencer. Some of you will even arrive, you use convoy. You're going, we'll be escorting you everywhere like MTN. Everywhere you go, you are going in. You do nothing because you want to just go there, go to club, do all these things, do 1 or 2, jackpot back to your UK or to USA or to Canada. How about most of you just try and use your platform to tell your people, please vote for this so person. And no, don't even say so person. Please vote for Peter Obi. How about you use your platform to do that? Little did you guys know that this 𝗏𝗏𝗏 government can ruin your career as an influencer. Even as an influencer staying in Nigeria, they can ruin your career. Have you guys forgotten what happened then? When they shut down Twitter, when they shut down most social media platforms, you have to start using VPN. Have you guys forgotten? Now imagine them doing it again, just for this election to 𝗕𝗶𝗵𝗆. Have you thought of that? Have you actually imagined that we are watching your content, we are the one bringing money to you? Now imagine nobody watching your content. We don't have access to watch your content. What will you now do, Jare? Money answers everything. Anywhere, money answers everything. Shall we they say Dubai this, Dubai that, people cannot come into Dubai? Some Nigerians are still coming into this Dubai. Why? Millionaire, onye jiru cash, chopping and spending the cash. If you have money, you can do anything in this life. But what about people that don't have? As an influencer, either you are a Nigerian influencer staying outside the country, please use your platform. Use your platform to like tell people what to do. Let them know that if they vote for social person, it's going to benefit you. It will benefit you. And if the wrong government enter, number one, data is going to be freaking expensive. Nobody's going to watch your YouTube channel. There's not going to be lights for them to charge their phones, charge their laptop to watch your content. Or is it when they kidnap everybody, or when 90% of the people watching your content is dead? Who want to watch your content? How do you make money from YouTube? How do you make money from Instagram? How do you make money from Twitter? You guys should think. Sorry, if this 𝗏𝗏𝗆, if they pay again to the owners of this platform for them to shut down the access for Nigerians to use this particular platform that is paying your bills, baby girl, baby boy, career 𝗘𝗱𝘅 is gone, is over. Because Nigerians are the ones watching most of you guys' content, in case you don't know. Your career is gone. That's when you now start looking for a job at the supermarket. You will go from, hi guys, welcome back to my channel, to thank you very much for visiting us. That's what you're going to do. So I was away from my business WhatsApp for like 3 weeks. I off my read receipt. I took off my profile picture. I did all of that. I was literally on ghost mode because the thought of going back to Nigeria was draining me. I was basically on my Snapchat because I feel like people on Snapchat, they have seen me finish. Me posting on Snapchat, I'm just posting so that I would have memories. So I would go back and watch, because me, see guys, I'm saying this thing right now. I know that if I go to Nigeria, I would make it. And anything that make me leave Nigeria again, I'm probably going for a vacation. I said that. I love Nigeria. You guys, if you know what people are going through outside the country, if you know what I'm going through outside this country, I'm sitting down here looking all glammed up and all this, but really, things that people are going through that they cannot even share. Nigeria is a good country. Nigeria has most of these things that this outside country has. But we have to just put the right person that's going to be in charge. I was away for 3 weeks, only for me to post 2 days ago. Like, I posted a picture of me being at UBA, trying to struggle to withdraw, blah, 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 blah. Number one thing, don't believe everything you see on social media. That's number one. Number two, where am I driving at? When I posted this, a lot of people are like, Susan, are you back? Why are you back? By this wrong time, this bad timing. You came back at the wrong time. You came back this, that. Have you guys forgotten that Nigeria is my country? Have you guys forgotten that I have families in Nigeria? Have you guys forgotten that that's my roots? That's where I came from. And when I posted on my Snapchat that I was going home pretty soon, I arranged my stuff. My box are packed already. I'm just waiting for the right time to just leave this country and go back to my country. Then I asked for advice on Snapchat, and people were like, Susan, don't come back now. Now is not the best time. Now is not the right time to come back. I mean, nobody hate. No. Whew. I posted that picture for cruise on my WhatsApp, and guys, it was all cruise and vibes, but I was really sad. I was like, imagine me being scared to go back to my own country. See, the sad thing that could happen to any citizen of any country is leaving your own country because your government choose to be unfortunate. And even being scared to go back to that same country is insane. I don't think anybody really hates home. I don't think anybody really hates Nigeria, but we just hate the government. Because they've created an environment that is not even welcoming for the citizens. So I wouldn't really blame anybody for looking for survival mode or greener pasture outside the country. People are actually going to Togo because they want to leave Nigeria. People are going to Cotonou or Cotonou, or how is it pronounced? People are going there. People are going to smaller countries. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Away. How many Nigerians are actually practicing what they went to school to study? We have a lot of people that I have friends that did their masters in Canada. They're working in the bank. In the bank for how much? 120,000 naira. Let me use myself for instance, yeah? I went to China to study for 4 good years. I studied tourism management. Went back to my country thinking that things are going to be better. Back to Nigeria, I don't really want to see that as a regret anymore. I've been seeing it as a lesson. Because if I did not leave Nigeria, if I did not leave Nigeria for China and China for Nigeria, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't have achieved all those things that I achieved right now. So I got back to my own country in 2019. Started looking for a job. I was job hunting for 2 good years. 2 solid years. And every time I go for an interview, they tell me, hey, your father has money to take you outside the country. Why can't he just secure you a job? That thing, that statement that I kept getting constantly drained me for months. I was depressed for months. Then I had to settle for less, for a 50,000 naira job. 50,000 naira. 50,000 naira job. That was what I did at the end of the day. Before I finally went to Lagos and I did a job that was even less than 100,000. I mean, we are graduates. If a graduate can be making this amount of money, away. Imagine a parent taking their kids outside the country to study, only for the kid to come back after graduation and not get a job. If you are the parent, how would you feel? I couldn't stay back home with my parents. I couldn't stay with my family because I feel like my father is going to be so disappointed. Not in me, because it's not my fault. He's going to be disappointed that he was even born into that country. A man that struggled. I watched my father struggle for years to take care of his 7 children. Now we are 6. My father tried to make us very comfortable. We are not financially buoyant. We are not 𝗘𝗱𝘆 kind of vibe. We are not. But my father made sure that everybody was satisfied. And respect to every hardworking parent out there. Respect to every parent or anybody that is doing what he or she knows how to do best, or what he or she had no option than to do just to survive in Nigeria or just to survive anywhere. Respect to you guys. Respect to us. Even though hard work does not really guarantee success anymore, it's all grace and luck. But by the grace of God, your hard work is going to pay off someday. Nigeria definitely has a way of challenging us to do better. Trust me. Nigeria has a way of challenging us to just keep it moving, girl. We are now, you know the thing about suffering and smiling. Nigeria has carried that thing and pour it all over our body. Like, okay, I'm suffering and smiling. No, I don't want to suffer. I don't want to suffer. I don't want it. I want to just live like a normal person. I want to live like a normal citizen that is happy in a country. Like, what the hell? But regardless, man, whatever happens, happens. But I know that the good thing is going to happen. Because 𝗏𝗵𝗆 must enter. Either by crook or by hook. That man must enter. Anyways, I bring to you a sweet opportunity for you to study in China. Drum roll. Yeah, China is officially open. No more quarantine for expats to come into the country or for foreigners to come into the People Republic of China. But study visa, work visa, and business visa. Those are the 3 visas that I will be talking about. Scholarship is also available, and that is the main thing that I want to talk about right now. Scholarship and study visa. So if you are somebody that wants to study outside the country, it is not an online class. So if you really want to study outside Nigeria, you want to experience China, you've been seeing Chinese people everywhere, or you've been watching me and you really want to study in China and be able to speak 中国话, and you really want to understand 中国话, this is the best opportunity for you right now. So there is a partial and full scholarship to study in China for your bachelor's or for your master's degree. For March intake, yes, March intake, you can still make it. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. You can still make it for March intake or for September intake if you hurry now. All the documents you'll be needing, I'm going to drop them on the screen or here for you to read through. If you have all of these, then you should contact me on WhatsApp. I'm going to drop the link to my WhatsApp in the description box and on the screen right now. This might be your opportunity to jackpot out of Nigeria. But you still have to vote, Sha. You still have to vote, Abi? So send me a DM on Instagram or message me on WhatsApp for more information. You're welcome. You are very, very welcome. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope that Nigeria becomes that country that our citizens are going to be really excited and happy to return. I'm not talking about the I just came back, okay? I'm talking about the real, actual citizens. People that really want to live in Nigeria, not the ones that want to come for 2 weeks vacation and go back. No. People that actually want to live in Nigeria, and I hope that the country becomes a better place and a sweet place for us to just go, live, get an apartment, stay there for years and be happy without being scared or without being sad or getting so frightened that, okay, I'm going back to Nigeria, what am I going to do with my life? No, baby, we don't need that. Which is why you should vote, okay? Vote for Peter Obi. Vote for Peter Obi. Peter Obi. Okay, until then, we keep grinding, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Always remember to love what you do what you love, be yourself, love yourself, and believe in yourself. I remain your favorite baby girl, Susan Adike, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao. Mama da, I knew.